Hey friend, it's Eddie Ortega. All right, I am coming to you today from China. I am on a new art adventure, traveling, sketching my way through the summer, and I haven't posted much on the channel. And I wanted to share with you what's been going on and tell you a little bit about what's going on with the channel, what I'm going to be doing in the future, and a little bit about this adventure that I'm on that I can't wait to share with you once I get back. Honestly, this is not going to be very long, I don't think, because it's really hot. And if I stay here long enough, you're going to watch me get all sweaty and see my hair get all poofy. It's very humid here in China. You could hear the cicadas. So just get into it with me. We're hanging out at this balcony. This is a hotel that me and my partner rented to live in the city of Chengdu for, we've been here for about a week and a half. And we've been to a bunch of other places, Beijing, Shanghai, and there's still some other locations on the horizon. Promise you, when I get back, you will see a video chronicling all these sketching adventures. Now, another reason why I'm making this video is a channel update, kind of a life update, but also a channel update. So this is reason number 2, and it's I've been really thinking about the direction that I want to take this channel in. You know, the last 2 years have been mostly exploration, experimentation. I started doing this for fun to see if I could really enjoy and learn from sharing my process, my learning experience of art here on YouTube. Not some point in the future when I'm amazing, but right now while I'm learning, while I'm developing my skills, even though I've been making art my whole life. And this time off, you know, traveling, being outside of my normal frame of mind has been a really important time. It's really making me think about how I want to keep going with this channel. And the thing I'm happy to share with you is that I think this is going to be an even more serious pursuit now. I think I've been able to work through many of my own hang-ups about social media. And I've found that there's a lot of joy in just connecting with even with my own friends, my family, and some people and people on the internet that I don't even know, connecting with these loud cicadas. And I realized that in order to make it bigger, I have to be more intentional about it. So I've experimented with tons of different formats. I've made very sort of instructional tutorial style videos. I've made some more documentary style videos and a lot of talking head, just sort of opinion videos, because I got a lot to say. But I've been really curious about the people who have ever watched my channel. Why do you watch it? What have you enjoyed about it? So I'm putting out a bit of a question out to this very small but meaningful community to me about this channel. If you are still watching this, if you have been invested in this journey so far, even the 1,000 of you that have subscribed, or not even 1,000 yet, I'm very interested. I want to take this a step further and take it beyond exploration and experimentation into something that feels like a bigger part of my life. So in my heart of hearts, after lots of meditating on it, I have the belief that the most powerful and meaningful and enjoyable thing I could do on here is to keep sharing my stories in a kind of authentic way, in a human way, and kind of taking off the polish of the artist. I feel like societally and culturally, we've made artistry and creativity to be this thing that is, first of all, supposed to be profitable, which, look, we're all looking for, but also, second of all, that it's supposed to be this elevated way. And I think when I look back at my own videos, that every single time I've tried to put out what feels true. And I think what feels most true to me is that creativity is for all of us, that art is for all of us, and it's supposed to be a fun and adventurous journey. So I'm playing around with ideas. I want to make it something that is shared and not just mine. So what do you think? If you watch this, if you have watched ever, if you've ever commented, I would love it if you would let me know in the comments what strikes you about this channel. Why have you ever subscribed? Did I ever offer you something that was useful? Or is it my stories? Is it my tutorials? Is it something else? You know? Yeah, I guess that's everything. What would be the high value way I could take this channel? That's the thing I'm really thinking about. I think I'm onto a direction that would be exciting and resonant, and that hopefully would have value to you as well. and burning up because it's over 100 degrees in Chengdu right now. And so this is another thing. I've had to buy ever more loose clothing every week. Like, check this out. This is about the biggest shirt I've ever purchased. Very Asian fashion. Anyway, it's been a lot of fun. Bro, literally my phone overheated and I had to go put it in the mini fridge over here so that I could cool it down to finish this video. Let's get back into it. One sec. Let's see. Okay, friends. So as I was saying, the latest summer art adventure. So last year I made a video about a month that I spent painting watercolors in Japan. And it was such an amazing and personal experience for me. It was such a growth time for my art. It's something that I never thought I'd have the courage to do. Like, I'm gonna go travel on my own and just paint. And it led to some wonderful memories and honestly big growth for myself as an artist. So when my partner was like, hey, we should go to China, after much work and visa processes and documentation and troubles, we made it. We made it all the way out here. Cicadas. We made it all the way out here, and we decided that we would turn this trip into an opportunity for me to not just meet her family, but also to do another shot at this travel art adventure thing and see what we could learn and see how we could grow both creatively and as people. So, as always, I've been thinking a lot about what art means in the world, what it means to be an artist, to see with the eyes of an artist, and maybe even to feel with the heart of an artist. And I think that this trip is opening my eyes to just how important it is to fill not just your visual library or your techniques library, but also your spirit, like how to actually connect with other cultures and broaden your horizons of what it is that you think is possible. And so in this trip is all about this sketchbook. I am basically making my way, because we're going to so many locations, I didn't bring a lot of gear. So all I got is sketchbook, pencil, and I love keeping it all in one little bag. So everything fits in here and I just walk around. This thing is very quickly getting filled up with tons of fun sketches. Let me see if I can show you any of people that I'm meeting and locations that we're staying at. Let's see, family members and imagined scenery as well. And I've been on a real kick for figuring out how to put people in places. So if last year was all about capturing the essence of something in watercolor, I think this year for me is all about perspective. So, people bring big suitcases to go shopping. I bring big suitcases to bring art supplies. So I got this is my guide for this trip. This is a framed perspective by, ¿cómo se llama? Marcos Mateu Mestre. I'm probably messing up his name. I think he might be Italian or Portuguese. I don't know. Amazing book about how to actually draw and paint in perspective. And, I feel like this has been a holy grail for me for a long time. How to put the world into perspective in a way that makes sense in drawings. And I gotta say, something magical is happening. Something's clicking, friend, because some of these drawings, I'm starting to have the capacity to really break down a visual scene that's relatively complex with just a few line strokes. And so for me, this is very exciting because I'm starting to really connect with my ability to put something down quickly and not so much get lost in the details. Here's one that I really enjoyed from one dinner. It looks very visually complex, but there's a lot of structure there. And for me, this is something that was previously unattainable, just to sit down at a dinner table and between the moment we order to the moment that food appears, which by the way in China is very fast, the service is very good and people are very diligent, to be able to put a drawing together. So that's what I've been up to, learning how to put people in places, putting myself in place and taking in this whole experience. So look out for my video on my summer sketching adventures when I return. And I can't wait to keep sharing with you. Honestly, I'm burning up to keep making videos, but I still have about another couple of weeks of travel in me. So yeah, thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video of this little art adventure I got going on. Ciao.